Hello YouTubers, this is Roxanne and thank you for joining my Ghost Box session. In this session I attempted to contact serial killer Fred West. Let me tell you, as far as I'm concerned, this man is what nightmares are made of, so I was nervous. Many messages came through, not sure if any of them were Fred, because the voice that answered his questions was abrasive. A young girl's voice came through 3 times, the same voice, so I thought it might have been his 8-year-old daughter, Charmaine, who was murdered by his wife, Rosemary. Let me know what you think. But before I begin, I have to give a disclaimer. To all internet trolls, this is my channel where I share my study of the paranormal. The thumbnail clearly says Ghost Box Session, so you know what you're clicking on. There's no trickery. Before you take time to throw out your hatefulness and belittling comments, go back and find a different hobby. You and your negative comments will be hidden from my channel. Number 1. Wear earbuds or headphones, because when taking out the static of the ghost box, some of the voices are shaved. Number 2. I do not claim to reach the people I'm trying to contact because there's no way of knowing for certain. Number 3. I cannot hear what is being said from the ghost box until I take out the noise, so I do not know what is said until I listen with my headphones. Hence, the conversation sounds one-sided. And finally, number 4. I do give plenty of time for responses. However, I cut out long spaces of silence so my listeners do not have to listen to dead space. No pun intended. Thank you again, and here is my session. Okay, I am about to start a session with serial killer Fred West. I'm going to attempt to have a session with serial killer Fred West, and I will have to say I am very nervous about this one. I don't expect nice things, but, we'll see. And as I said, I'm really nervous about this one. I'm going to be using the S-Box Ghost Scanner, so we'll get that started.
S-Box. Scanning FM.
I'm trying to read Fred West. Frederick Walter Stephen West. Frederick Walter Stephen West. Born September 29, 1941. Died January 1st, 1995. At age 53. Fred, if you could please talk to us. My name is Roxanne, and I'm a paranormal investigator. I'm reaching out to you because as an investigator, I try to find answers about life on the other side, the afterlife. We would appreciate it if you could talk to us. Fred, could you tell us anything about what your afterlife is like? Have you been reunited with your parents? It's been said that you were very much a product of your parents. You were very much like them.
Well, frequency.
Are you with Walter Stephen West and Daisy Hannah Hill West now?
Franco, you may.
Fred, is karma important on the other side where you are? You inflicted a lot of pain on others. How does that affect your afterlife?
Run sports. Right.
When you crossed over, did you have a life review? Did you have to feel the pain and suffering you inflicted upon others?
You really are.
Rosemary is still in prison. Are you ever with her in spirit?
Trying to make it possible. My life.
What do you do in your afterlife? How do you spend your time?
Didn't pass with a.
Ted, would you just talk to us about your afterlife? Tell us about the people you're with. Have you learned to have any compassion at all for your Have you learned to have any compassion at all for your victims? Do you regret the things you did in your life?
Reality.
You murdered your first wife. You murdered your first wife, Kathleen Costello. Has Catherine ever confronted you about this in the afterlife?
Purchase yours.
Rosemary murdered Charmaine.
Catherine's daughter. I want to believe, I hope that Charmaine is now with her mother. And you can't touch her. What are your feelings now about Charmaine? Do you have any regrets? Well, Fred, I'm getting ready to wrap this up and say goodbye. Is there anything you want to say to the world? Other people will hear this. Is there anything you want to say? Well, I do want to thank you if you have spoken to us. This will be educational for us. I want to thank any other spirits who may have spoken as well. Well, I'm going to say goodbye.
Well, folks, what do you think? Do you think I made significant contact? Did you catch anything I missed? Let me know what you think in the comments. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications of future Ghost Box sessions. Take care, be careful out there, and be good to each other.